All right, so let's talk about this car journey. Let's just get to it. So first and foremost, anybody who knows me knows that I've been commuting for years, right? So I got family and friends like, what kind of car are you getting? What kind of car do you want? So I've been settling in between the Toyota RAV4, the Honda CRV, the Honda HRV, I think that's what it's called, the Tesla Model Y. I looked at the Chevy Trax. I've looked at the Mazda CX-5. I've looked at a bunch of different ones because, again, I'm looking for an SUV. Got a daughter, whole family situation, and then, I just want to make sure that I get the right things done with the, SUV. Now, went to Toyota. Toyota told me, hey, put $7,500 down and your car note would be $339. I'm like, for a RAV4, that's just crazy. I'm not doing that. They also told me if I just put $2,000 down, the car note would be between $550 and $600. Not happening. I'm still going to Honda this week. This weekend, actually, I'm going to go to Honda and see what's to them. But Tesla, when I went to them, I've never driven a Tesla. I've just always kind of liked Tesla. Now, somebody's going to say, but Elon, trust me, I don't like that dude either. But the issue I've run into is I've always wanted that car. It's not the dream car. The dream car is a two-door Porsche with a wing. So that's just that. But basically, the Tesla is cheap right now. When I say cheap, him fucking up has actually made the Tesla prices go down. The Model Y, when I went into Tesla, it looked really nice. So I was like, you know what? Let me just see what's to it. And the more that I keep seeing Teslas on the street, I'm like, you know what? I've been counting. I've counted 86 since yesterday. I'm sorry, not since yesterday, but since Thursday of last week, I've seen 86 Tesla Model Y specifically. So I'm still in the hunt for what car I want. I'm going to make my decision hopefully by Sunday. Obviously, it looks like I'm leaning towards Tesla, but let me give you those numbers. So the numbers for the Tesla were $340 with my insurance would be roughly $280. That's if I went with like a Progressive or something like that. If I go with Tesla's insurance, it's $140. So there's that. There's no maintenance, no gas. When they say no maintenance, I'll try to put like what the guy told me here, but there was a bunch of things. I'm like, oh, like every 3 years, every 4 years, cool. I've had people tell me, hey, like if the car gets totaled, like it's done, it's a wrap, like it costs too much. I've had friends who have never driven an electric vehicle tell me everything about how bad it is, as if they've ever sat in one or looked at one. They've just pretty much looked at like Consumer Reports, just completely misguided, saying, hey, well, I want you to know that electric cars are bad, but Tesla's the worst one because of all of this and all that. I'm like, okay, sure. Like I'm looking at it like, did you just pull from the headline or are you actually reading the article? Because there's a lot of articles that if you actually read past the first two sentences, like it goes into detail about hybrid vehicles, and then they talk about Tesla, and then they talk about the variations of that when it comes to accidents and things like that. Yes, I've seen, the Teslas being set on fire because of, car accidents and stuff. I have seen those. I'm not, completely void of that. But this is not the video for that. Ultimately, I'm in need of a car because I'm tired of commuting. Going outside, it's freezing, and it's about to be March, but when I get the right car, obviously it's going to be an SUV. That's what I want. I do want space. I don't care if it's like electric or hybrid. I don't really want to deal with maintenance and gas. I really don't. I really do not want to deal with that. That's probably why I like Tesla so much, is because they told me like, hey, no gas, no maintenance. Cool. Like, that's great for me. I know it's going to sound stupid to say, but it's like riding a fucking bike. Like, there's not a lot of maintenance that needs to be done to it. And if it is maintenance, it's not like extensive, right? But the RAV4 is where I have my heart set on. That's what I want. It's just Toyota just wants to charge like the most because the car is in demand. The Honda HRV, let's talk about that. That one is a little bit interesting for me because it's a smaller CRV. Now, I've driven a CRV before. I don't mind the CRVs. I would like to get into a newer model. I think the last one I've been in is maybe like 2021. But I want to check that out. But y'all let me know in the comments. Gonna talk for 4 minutes. Again, my list of cars right now, just by rankings so far, we got Toyota RAV4, We got the Honda CRV. We have at number 3, we got the Tesla Model Y. Then we have the Chevy Trax. Chevy Trax was like number 4, I believe. I'm sorry, number 4 or 5. And then right under that, we have the Honda HRV. Y'all let me know if y'all have any suggestions. Somebody mentioned the Hyundai Ioniq. We can talk about that. And then I'll shut up after this. No Kias, no Hondas. No disrespect to them. I don't want to, if they see this, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but the treatment of those 2 cars here where I live is not good because, you know, people breaking into them, people mistreating them, and then other cars on the road have no respect for Hondas or Kias. They just see them as like the mopeds of automobiles, and I hate that. So I just don't want to be in a car that people just don't really consider to be a car. They just see it as a vehicle that's taking up space on the road. I don't like that. So y'all let me know, am I like tripping by talking about RAV4? I'm not going to go electric with the RAV4. That would just be a regular standard RAV4 gas. Or if they can put me in a hybrid, I'm cool with that as well. But yeah, y'all let me know in the comments how y'all feel. Hopefully y'all are having a good Friday. I'm going to get back to eating my chips. Shout out to Jaren too, because he put me onto like red hats and stuff. So not them red hats, but yeah. Hey, it's the longest video I've done in a while. I probably won't talk again for another week on here. But love y'all, man. Y'all be safe. Have a good weekend. And hopefully come Monday, I'll be like, hey, this is the car that I'm gonna get. Who knows? I'll see y'all later.